to do a full face tutorial slash first impression of the palette called Lolita por Vida by Kat Von D. Alright. This palette has 18 shades, 9 mattes, and 9 shimmers. As I observe this palette, actually, it has 3 groups. What I mean is that in this group, it's kind of like golden shades. Here is kind of like neutral, and here is more of like burgundy, which is the makeup that I'm going to do in this video. So I like this very much because for me it's a palette which has a versatile shades. So whenever you want to do something like a subtle or kind of like a bold look, more smoky eye look, so it's everything in one palette, which I like the most. So I'm going to do a swatch for the shades. Preciosa. Ooh, okay. The texture is very fine. Sonrisa, this is the second one. More blue. So let's go to Dolce Sueños. Is that the right word? This one. Like golden. Like this one. I like something gold. Look at that. Rihanna. How to pronounce that one? Oh, this one is so pigmented. Look at that. Luna. Yeah, Luna has a very fine texture to it. So let's try Rosario. This is this shade. Burgundy. Alright, so I'm gonna try it and let's see. So I already done the other half of my face, so I will do the other side of my eye. The transition, I'm using this and that color, combination of 2 colors. It's the Enamorada and Amorcito. Okay, as for transition, so this palette is very pigmented as my first impression. This shade, okay, it's called La Lupe. Just going over to blend the harsh line. I will go into the darkest shade over here to my outer V. It's called Cariño. So in blending the harsh edges, I'm using the Enamorada, this one. Inner corner, I'm using this flat brush and put some concealer. To even that out. I'm going to use the Rosario, this one. So this is very pigmented, and the color actually stands out pretty well. And I'm going back to my outer V just to review and blend all the colors. So I'm going to put the Luna into my inner corner. Now I'm going to line my lash line. For the lower lash line, I'm going to use the Carillo, this shade over here. And I'm gonna layer this Rosario with different brush. And I'm gonna brush off the rest of the powder on my face. For the contour, I'm going to use the Benefit Hoola. For blusher, I'm going to use the Too Faced Sugar Peach, and I'm going to use this shade first on the higher or the upper areas of my cheek. I'm going to use this Peach Pop. I'm going to use the Peach Pearl, this one. For the lip liner, I'm using the Sephora number 5. So this is quite intense, but a very, very nice color. And then I'm gonna use the MAC Diva. So this is the final look using the Lolita por Vida palette. So all in all, my first impression of this palette is satisfying, I would say. This palette is very pigmented, very easy to blend, and I just enjoy this palette. And I'm looking forward to doing some other tutorial like golden smoky eye, neutral smoky eye. So I'm gonna do that on some other video in the future. But all in all, I would say this palette is one of my favorite probably right now, aside from it's very versatile and you can use a lot of looks using this palette. So I hope you do enjoy my video, and I will see you again on my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.